Nick Nitro, demolition is my mission.
Served with your father. He's a good man.
In this review, I'll be taking a look at the Small Soldiers Nick Nitro figure by Kenner. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Now let's start off by taking a look at the packaging. The figure comes in a blister card package. At the top we get a Small Soldiers logo, as well as the character's name. Moving down you can see the figure itself. While less pronounced than previous Small Soldiers figures I've reviewed, Nick here still appears to be breaking out of his plastic prison. Here we get a little illustration of Nick, along with his included accessory. Towards the bottom is Commando Elite, which is what Nick Nitro belonged to. The underside contains the barcode, as well as instructions on how to use the accessory. The backside contains images of the other figures in this toy line. Moving up is a larger image of Nick from the front side. Here is a little bio on Nick Nitro. Feel free to pause and read. There's also a little bio on the Commando Elite, as well as another Small Soldiers logo. Now with the figure out of the package, let's take a closer look at the demolitions expert of the Commando Elite. Nick Nitro has by far the coolest design of any Commando Elite member in my opinion. Nick Nitro has the most unique facial expression of the 4 Commando Elite figures released in this toy line. While it does look like his movie counterpart, unfortunately it does lack paint detail. Mainly the white of the eyes and the gums being left unpainted. He should also have a gold tooth as well as a 5 o'clock shadow. It is always disappointing when figures lack paint. One thing that's lacking I wish was sculpted on the figure is a match in his mouth. Nitro's most defining facial feature is at least present on the figure, that being his Jay Leno butt chin. The mohawk is present as well. Moving down to the body, there is a lot going on, but unfortunately, the lack of paint detail continues. While the shirt is the correct shade of green, the bandolier, belt, and everything included in them are just painted black. The belt and patches should be green. The button on the front of the belt actually lit up in the movie and indicated when the figure was turned on. The bandolier across the chest should be brown. The grenades were also left unpainted. The dog tags are at least painted, well at least on the front side. In the film he actually wore an additional necklace that was omitted from this figure. Located on his left forearm is a tattoo that reads Kaboom. An excellent tattoo for a character like this. Sculpted but left unpainted on the upper left arm are a few pipe bombs. What I assume are some dynamite sticks are on his right forearm, although this is not movie accurate. There is a sculpted but unpainted patch on his right sleeve. Moving down to his lower half, he is wearing black and green camo pants. The same sticks of dynamite on the right forearm are also present on the left thigh. Once again, this is not movie accurate. He is wearing solid black combat boots. The bottoms of the feet do contain peg holes, as well as additional sculpting, which is always nice. Turning the figure around, here's a look at the backside. While at least the camo print continues, the backside of the bandolier is left unpainted. There is a large clip on the back. That is to connect the included accessory. Here's a better view of how the paint just stops on the back. Not only on the bandolier and straps, but also on the necklace. As much as it sucks, this was a very common thing on most 90s toys. Going over the articulation, the head can look side to side. The arms can go forwards and backwards, as well as 360 degrees. The legs can kick forwards and also backwards. Nick Nitro's only included accessory is the launching dual missile pack. This is quite a large accessory, and one he actually wore in the movie when the figure is introduced. As is with the figure, there is also sculpted details that are lacking paint. There appear to be more dynamite as well as an actual bomb. I really do wish all the unpainted items on this accessory and the figure had been painted, but nevertheless this is a neat looking item. On each side is a missile with an orange projectile. They are connected via clear orange hoses. Even more pipe bombs are present. This tan piece is how the pack connects to the back of the figure. To activate the action feature, pull up on the lever and release. By doing so, the projectiles are somewhat shot out. They don't go very far though. The projectiles are solid orange, and they are hollow. To place them back, simply slide them back into the pack. Rinse and repeat. As I previously mentioned, the pack slides right onto the figure. Another thing to note is the green missiles can pop off and need to be pegged back in. Even if they pop off, they are still connected by the hoses. Here is Nick Nitro, fully equipped for battle. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this accessory. Not so much in the design, but more so in the execution. So that is my review of the Small Soldiers Nick Nitro figure. While I don't like how the figure lacks so much paint detail, surprisingly I do like the figure itself. Nick Nitro is such a cool character, and has an awesome looking design in my opinion. I think this is a must own for any Small Soldiers fan. Once again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.